in your neighborhood, in your neighborhood, in your neighborhood. Say, who are the people in your neighborhood? The people that you meet each day.
Hi boys and girls, welcome to Turn the Page Tuesdays. So now that it's almost time for bed, make sure that you take care of all of those bedtime routines. Parents, now's the time to pause your device for the children to be able to go ahead and do that. So boys and girls, today we are in Kansas with Dorothy, the Cowardly Lion, the Scarecrow, and the Tin Man. And they're all asking for very important things. Lion, what are you asking for?
I just want some courage to finally be able to stand up for myself.
And how about you, Scarecrow? What are you asking for?
I'm asking for a brain so I can finally think for myself.
And Tin Man?
I'm asking for a heart so I can finally love my Munchkin maiden.
And Dorothy?
I'm asking to go home to my Aunt Em and Uncle Henry.
And boys and girls, do you remember when we saw the preview at our school? So along the way, they meet someone. They meet a couple of people. A good witch, bad witch, and some munchkins and some flying monkeys, all different people. Who's the most scariest person you meet?
The Wicked Witch. She's terrifying.
Oh,
Yes, she's a very mean woman.
and what makes her mean?
She tries to light me on fire.
Oh, that's awful.
Oh, she's a wicked woman indeed. She's always cackling and flying around on that broom of hers.
Oh, that's awful. Sounds really horrible. Who's the best person you meet?
I would have to say Glinda. She's a very kind witch from the north, and she helps me and my friends along our journey several times when the Wicked Witch tries to harm us. She's a very kind woman.
Is there anyone who's particularly helpful to you along the way, or toward the end?
I would have to say the Wizard of Oz. He asked us to do something very difficult, and once we're able to complete that task, he grants our wishes and helps us all.
That's amazing. So, Dorothy, tell me about your ruby slippers.
When I landed in the land of the Munchkins, my house landed on the Wicked Witch of the East, which is the Wicked Witch of the West's sister. And somehow, magically, her shoes landed on my feet. And Glinda, the Good Witch of the North, told me that along my journey I should keep them tight on my feet, as they would help me and eventually help me find my way back home.
And somewhere along the line, someone wants those slippers, don't they?
Yes, the Wicked Witch of the West tries to steal my ruby slippers several times throughout my journey. Very rude.
Must be frightening.
It was very scary. But as you can see, I still have them on. So
Good for you. I hope you keep them on throughout your whole journey.
you too.
When are you performing for everyone to see your experience in Kansas?
March 7th, 8th, and 9th. March 7th and 8th, 7 p.m. and March 9th, 2 p.m. at the Oxford Area High School.
So, boys and girls, they are off to see the wizard. So I hope you'll come join us to see it on Thursday, Friday, or Saturday. They brought a book with them to read tonight, The Wizard of Oz. So we can't wait to hear that book.
The Wizard of Oz, based on the book by L. Frank Baum, illustrations by Carly Gledhill. This is Dorothy. This is her little dog, Toto. Dorothy lives on a farm with her Uncle Henry and Aunt Em. One day, a vicious cyclone whirls through their home and carries Dorothy and Toto to the land of Oz.
They are greeted by the Good Witch of the North. She gives Dorothy a special pair of shoes and tells her to Follow the yellow brick road to the Emerald City, where the great Wizard of Oz will help her find a way home.
On the way, Dorothy meets a scarecrow, a tin woodman, and a cowardly lion. We are on our way to the Emerald City to see the Great Oz.
The Wicked Witch of the West tries to stop them, but Dorothy outsmarts her. In a minute, she will melt away. When they reach the Emerald City, the wonderful wizard grants them each a gift. A brain for the Scarecrow, where he starts to feel wise. A heart for the Tin Man. It's so beautiful. And courage for the Cowardly Lion. Full of courage, I feel.
The wizard tells Dorothy to click her shoes together 3 times and shout, "Take me home to Aunt Em." In a flash, she and Toto are back on the farm once more. The end.
I hope you enjoyed that book by our special guest. Now it's time for bed. Good night, everyone. We'll see you in the morning.